I'm Nadia Dunn. Welcome to IDX TV here at the Package Fulfillment, Logistics and Delivery Expo here in Cincinnati. Joining me is Bernhard from Postal Innovation Platform. Bernhard, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Now, can you tell us a bit about the company and your role there?
Okay, well, what we are doing, we are an open platform. The Postal Innovation Platform, as the name says, we are an open network, a platform for postal industries, for logistics providers, for any stakeholder in the postal logistics environment who is interested in driving innovation in industry, looking for new technologies, implementing new business models. So it's quite broad. Well, and I'm the one responsible for it. I'm running the Postal Innovation Platform.
And what do you get out of coming to an event like this?
This is extremely important for us. I mean, this event is really bringing together, if you want, all the big players in the industry. So we have a lot of solution providers out there, some of them very much established in the market for many years and very well integrated with their solutions in the postal and logistics environment. But at the same time, we have many new companies as well, startups, other companies that just joined recently, the postal and logistics ecosystem, if you want, with new technologies, with new solutions, and this is really exciting for us.
It is. And the industry has changed so much over the last few years, let alone longer than that. Tell us about how the new technologies have been with that.
Well, to be quite frank, everything is about new technologies today. If you look at the industry today, it has transformed. So the processes that you have seen, very often manual processes in the past, or very basic automation that you have seen in the past, I mean, this is all history. Today, it's all about digitization, new technologies, and the problem today is rather to keep up with the new technologies. We have every year new technologies that pop up in areas where you haven't expected it. Many new services that the industry needs to provide to their customers. I mean, just think about e-commerce. In the past it was, well, enough if you have brought, let's say, a parcel from one point to another. Today, so many features have to go with it because the customers demand it. They want to have it swift, they want to, if it goes cross-border, they want to have it cleared, for example, very swiftly. They want to track it from where it is at all points until delivery. They want to have choices. So all those things you didn't have in the past. And this all need to be on a digital platform. So it's not enough anymore that you have it somewhere, the information, or can follow up this information. It needs to be real time. And so digitization is really key today in the environment.
So tell us, over the next few years, what do we expect to see? What's going to change? How is digitization going to be affected even more?
Yeah, I mean, just look at what's happening today. Artificial intelligence. So a lot of the decision-making processes being delegated to the machines, if you want. But that's key, because there is so much data in the industry. You cannot deal with this data. So there's no person out there that can say, okay, all this data of all the processes that I have, I can work on this data, analyze the data, and make decisions on these data. It has to be automated. So we have a lot of these kind of things that are going on, a lot of artificial intelligence, machine learning, so that is certainly one of the key areas. Another one is all these autonomous solutions that we have in the area of robotics, drones, unmanned vehicles, and then you have a lot of new technologies that have a huge potential, but where we are just at the beginning. I mean, let's just think about blockchain and these kind of technologies.
And tell us about sustainability. Where do Postal Innovation Platform stand there?
Well, this is one of our key topics. Over the past few years, sustainability has become so important for the industry. And just look around about the messaging that you hear from postal and logistics companies, reducing their CO2 emissions or going 100% CO2 neutral within the next, sometimes just 3 years until 2025. Some big postal companies even announced until 2030 to go 100% CO2 free. And that's just one part of the whole picture. Then you have a circular economy. Then you have offsetting until we have CO2 emissions reduced to zero. Then you have the whole area of packaging. So a lot of innovation and a lot of new technologies we see due to this effort to go really green in the postal and logistics industry.
But do you think other companies within the industry are doing enough? Do you think people are aware enough?
I think it's getting more and more important, and people are getting aware of it. If you see, for example, today what customers demand. For example, if you shop on an e-commerce platform today, you want to have it delivered, or many people at least in many regions of the world want to have it delivered in a sustainable way. That's one thing. Another thing, of course, in large cities, what you see is a lot of delivery vehicles. You want to have new business models. You ask, okay, can't you have micro hubs? Can't you cooperate? It's all these business models that follow actually this imperative to be more sustainable.
Great. Well, let's fingers crossed that does become a wider topic that people are more aware of. Now, Bernhard, tell us about your presentation this morning. You're a speaker. Tell us about that.
Well, I was organizing one session this morning, which was on startups. So what we are doing at the Postal Innovation Platform is very much startup oriented. So we were inviting a couple of startups to come here, present their solutions, and then we had a panel of experts, and the task of this panel of experts was to talk and make a Q&A if you want with those startups, ask them questions, challenging questions, giving comments, recommendations, trying to find out how does the solution fit into the operative environment of postal logistics companies. So this was very exciting, the discussion that we had this morning.
And what was the one takeaway that you wanted the people to take from that?
Just be open to innovation. That's really the one thing, and we see it in all the sessions, I think, here at the event. New technologies are out there, a lot of new innovations that you can see, and I think postal logistics companies, they need to be open to all of these kind of innovations. They have to be customer-centric, they have to be open to innovation, and they have to cooperate on this.
Innovation is the key word.
It's the key word, yes.
Thank you so much for your time, Bernhard.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for watching IDX TV, brought to you by CCL.